Hello Savagers, welcome back to a Savage Garg YouTube channel. So today I'm gonna talk about the big update that happened on April 16th that we just got earlier this week. So the update on April 16th has been completed. Thank you for your support. Please check your in-game mail to claim your compensation for the update, which was really good compensation. I think we got around 150 beast tome, which is pretty good. That's a significant amount. So significant adjustment has been made to the beast combat stat and combat skill. Please update the game to experience this change. Beast combat stat and skill. The combat skill of Primal Kong and Great Rex have been adjusted from the skill related to gathering to enhance the HP of their current spotting troop type. So they are not good for gathering anymore. They're more specific to the combat stat for the HP, which they already had some attack damage. Now they have HP 2 that you can increase on the skills. Combat skill of Demon Rex boost Barbarian and White Sabertooth boost Rider have been adjusted to enhance damage and HP of their corresponding troop type. So now they boost the Rider HP and damage both as well. Gilded Rex combat skill have been reworked to increase behemoth damage and HP. The original Savage Onslaught skill has been modified to Gilded Titan Impact. Every third attack by the behemoth troops inflict an additional 2.5 to 25% attack damage on the target, which is pretty insane. Pteradraco has been significantly enhanced. The combat stat and skill now enhance all troop instead of just hunter, with a significant increase in combat stat cap, which it's a new thing now that a beast can increase the stats of all troops. Cinderweb has been completely reworked, originally boosting Rider plus Hunter, now limited to behemoth that comprehensively boosts Rider. But he's only a Rider now, Cinderweb. We're gonna see that later. Most beasts have been their combat stat increase. Please check each beast stats overview in the game for more detail, and we're gonna go see that to explain some things about that. That's pretty important. There's some change to the Spark of Air, Aid, Clan Primal Arena, there's less wounded. Watchtower function at level 22, you can see Chief Relics now that you can also see now in the battle report. They optimize the battle report presentation explanation. The roulette record, fix crashing, optimize game, all the good stuff here that you can go read if you like. But we're going to talk about the beast change. And what's important in the beast change is to go see at the stats now. Like if we go see the Sabertooth, you go see the skill, the overview, the preview, go to the maximum, and we see the basic stats. It's only 219% that they give now to Rider attack and defense. But he boosts the damage and the HP of the Rider now. But if we go and see maybe the Triceratops, which is a newer Rider, we go see the stats, and we go see here the basic stats. It's 500%. So the Sabertooth is 219 since he's one of the first beasts to be released, and the Triceratops, which is a newer one, is 500%. So as you can see, you're gonna want to have the newest beast of each type, because I think they're gonna increase the stats of every time they release a new one. So to make you get the newest one. And you can see here the Thunderbolt as well. He's before the Triceratops, but after the Great Rex. The Sabertooth, I mean. See, it's 300%. It's lower than the Triceratops, but it's higher than the Sabertooth here. So that's a pretty interesting thing that they have been doing there. So make sure that you look at the stats of each dino and before you pull for them, and make sure that you're choosing the right one for when you're doing the Beast Legacy exchange. So let me show you. There's the new button here, the Beast Legacy, which you can exchange dino right now in the oldest continent. Since we are like on 55 with all the other continent, we have a lot of beasts that have been released. You can exchange them, but you can only exchange a beast from the same type. So let's say I want to change the tiger, I can only choose another one of the same type, which are Barbarian, the Decentrus, the Mammoth, or the Crystal Rex. The Kong is not there because the Kong is you can only buy him, and the Demon Rex as well is only a buy dino, so they don't put it there. So it's only the selected one. And same thing if you want to do the, let's say a Behemoth one, you can only choose another Behemoth dino. So that's the same thing for Hunter and the same thing for Rider. But Rider, there's a lot more option. As you can see here, there's a lot of Rider dino that have been changed. So go look at the stats, because that's 219, 219. The Pantera is actually 405. The Triceratops is 500%. The Kentrosaphirus is 500%, but he still has a double buff for Barbarian defense, so it's 500% attack and 500% defense. So if you want just a pure rider, you go with the Black Panther, which is 500% for each. But it's you gonna have to choose. And here the Pteradraco stats is 500%, but he's also a mixed. I think it's rider and something else. I don't remember. Let's go see. Pteradraco, it's Barbarian too. It's Barbarian attack and rider attack. So it's a mixed one. The other thing that's pretty interesting that they did, the exclusive dino that we had that were not really worth pulling. Like we had Luminara first. It's a hunter one. If you go look at the stats there, it's 500%. Okay, so that's the first exclusive. It's a 500%. If we go see Cinder Whip, which is now only rider, you can see rider damage, rider HP, and rider charge, 2% to the row in the back and everything. So he's a pure rider. If you go see his stats now, he's boosting only the rider, but it's 600%. So Luminara first 500, a Cinder Whip it's 600%. And if we go see the newest of the exclusive, which is a Behemoth one, the Pegasinx, if we go see at the overview of the buff, it's 755%. So we have a Hunter first, we got a Rider, we got the Behemoth. So my guess is the next one is going to be a Barbarian exclusive with a stats of around maybe 900% that it's going to boost because we got 500, 600, which was a 100% increase. Then we got the 600 to 755, which is a 155% increase. So my guess it's around 155 or maybe 200. So we might see a 1000 basic stats for the Barbarian on the next exclusive one. So we're gonna have to see if I'm right or wrong. So we're gonna see about that. And the new really important thing that has happened into the update is the Frost Pteradraco. See the Frost Pteradraco now, the icon is recommended troops, all troops, boost troop stats during March. So if you see the skill, it's troop attack by 10%. So it's all the troops, the troop damage. So all the troop damage here, that's the boost. When each troop attack 2 times, they will execute an additional strike on an enemy dealing 4% attack damage. So again, it's all the troops. So you can do a mixed troop maybe. I don't know. You can use it with kind of anything. So it's a versatile piece, as you can say. And if you go see the stats, when you go to maximum, it's 500%, but for each Barbarian, Rider, Hunter, and Behemoth. So it's not just a Hunter anymore. So he boosts, but it's 500%. And now we have the exclusive Behemoth, which is 755. So maybe after the Barbarian exclusive, are we gonna have an exclusive with all troop type? That's gonna be 1000 or something percent. But I think it's gonna be special because the Frost Pteradraco, you can only get it to 5-star when you're SS VIP 10. So it's kind of exclusive thing. So I don't know if they're gonna make it the exclusive with all troop type that is higher than him. But that's a pretty interesting thing that they did with that update. So that was a big change. So make sure you guys, when you do your exchange, you go and see the stats of every beast. So I'm gonna do the Barbarian example. So here the Kong, he's 500%, right? The basic stat. And if you go see here the Demon Rex, go see his stats of the Demon Rex, he only go to the maximum of 251 that he gave. So the Demon Rex is less valuable than the Kong for the stats. And let's go see the newest one, which is the Decentrurus that has been released for the Barbarian. When you go to the maximum, it's only 300%. So it's better than the Demon Rex, but it's not as good as the Kong. And the strange thing here is that the Mammoth is actually the best of them all, which is 500% stats. So for the ranking, you want to have the Mammoth, then the Kong, then the Decentrus, and the Demon Rex is the last for the Barbarian. But they changed the Demon Rex. Now he has a skill of HP and damage for Barb, which is pretty good. But stat-wise, he's one of the lowest in the pure Barbarian dinos. So they gotta have to release some more Barbarian dinos soon because we are lacking Barbarian is only 4 of them. But yeah, the Rex and the other one I don't remember, but they sucks because they are double the tiger, but there are 2 types. They are Barbarian and Rider, and he's Barbarian and Rider too. So you don't want to use them. So that's something they're gonna have to work on it. And same thing, the Neptunax is per hunter now, so you're gonna have to go and check every beast that you want to change, but make sure that when you do the exchange, you exchange for something that's it's gonna be better. So let's say I want to exchange one of my Behemoth. I will exchange the Gilded Rex for, let's say, the Seismosaurus, because the Gilded Rex bonus stats, since it's one of the first dino you get in the game, it's 290%, 19%, and the Seismosaurus is the newest dino. He's giving 500% stat to attack and defense for the Behemoth. So let's say you have a Gilded Rex that is really high upgraded with star, with skill points and everything. You want to change him to the Seismosaurus. And let's say you don't have the Seismosaurus. Well, they're gonna help you. They put the wheel of Opulence there, which you can choose the Seismosaurus. You can switch beasts, choose the Seismosaurus that you don't have, put it there, and do some pull to try to unlock him. And you don't have to pull to get a lot of star. If you have a lot of star on the Gilded Rex, you're gonna transfer all to the Seismosaurus. So you just want to unlock it. So let's say you don't have the Triceratops, do the same thing, and then change your Sabertooth maybe to the Triceratops, or the Great Rex, change it to the Triceratops, and things like that to get the better new dino for the troop type that you want. So that's my recommendation. That's gonna do it for the update of the April 16 for the beast change. I wanted to make a little video on that because I think it's kind of important that people know the change, what to look for, and how to maximize their exchange to get the best out of this event right now, because it's gonna only last for 2 weeks, I think, the Beast Legacy. 2 or 3 weeks. So make sure that you unlock the dino, the newest dino, that you change. You do the exchange with the oldest dino with the newer one, so you're ready to go into battle and be really efficient. So I hope you guys have a lot of fun, and I'll see you on the next video. Ciao.